Well, folks, this is my own version of the results from the TNA pay-per-view from tonight with the 10-10-10 event for Bound for Glory. First match was Motor City Machine Guns, and they went up against Generation Me. It was a back and forth match for about 5 or 6 minutes. Motor City Machine Guns retained the tag titles. Okay, next match was the Fatal 4-Way knockouts match for the title. You had Madison Rayne and versus Tara versus Velvet Sky versus Angelina Love. Tara ends up winning the title by a roll-up victory after Madison got thrown out of the ring and came back. Madison returned back to the ring to ask Tara why. And then Mickey's coming in, and she gets either elbowed or pushed to the floor from Madison. Let's see, Madison pushed Mickey to the floor. Mickey got back up on her feet, turned her around and clocked her. Okay, and she gave her own opinion for that. Thus, she's gonna I guess face Madison to earn her title spot against Tara. Okay, next match was a tag match. Inc. versus Orlando Jordan and Eric Young. Not much of a match. Winners were Inc. Young turned on Orlando Jordan again and held Inc's hand just like they did on Impact. After the match, this was a spot in the pay-per-view. I didn't agree with whatever they did, but they just ended the segment right there in the middle of the ring. Orlando Jordan was about to either clock or get his revenge on Eric Young, but they cut to the back. Okay, next match was your X Division title. Jay Lethal versus Doug Williams. Lethal retains, but after the match, Robbie E. and whoever the girl is, I haven't came up with her name yet. I'll just call her bitch because that's what she screamed after the match. And hit Jay Lethal, beating him down, taking him back in the ring, or actually they never left the ring. Okay, now I got her name, Cookie. Cookie and Robbie on Jay, and they standing above him. As they told him that he's a disgrace to New Jersey since they are doing the Jersey Shore gimmick. The move that he gave Jay Lethal was the RKO. Okay, next match was RVD versus Abyss, hardcore match. RVD wins. Supposedly, Abyss has gone from TNA, but after the match, he says they are still coming later. RVD then the finish is it ends up RVD grabbed Janice and hits Abyss in a growing area, super kick followed by 5-star frog splash. They did the stunts through several barbed wire tables that were along the ring, in the ring, or around the outside. They stretched them out across laying across the ring floor to the turnbuckle. Rob Van Dam did his normal Van Daminator, the coast to coast Van Terminator or whatever it's called, normal RVD match. Next match was handicap match. Sting, Kevin Nash, and Pope. And they get the win versus Joe and Double J. Double J left Joe in the ring, and Joe just stares him down. He just stares down the Sting, Nash, and Pope. He tries to get out. He gets a couple of good shots in, but numbers just prevailed in this match. Kevin Nash eventually gets a jackknife on Joe for the pinfall. Okay. Alright, later in the events, I'll show y'all, I'll not show you, but tell you why Jeff Jarrett left, because he's now with Hogan, Bischoff, Jeff Hardy, and Abyss, as they are they. Okay, next was Team 3D making a special announcement, their supposedly big announcement, and they're retiring, folks. But they did challenge Motor City Machine Guns to say they're the best in the world at what they do at the present time, since they are tag team champions. They wanted one last match, but not accepted. They didn't even mention it. They just cut to the back. Okay, Lethal Lockdown is next. EV2 versus Fortune. Dreamer got the win with a Dreamer driver off the top rope on AJ Styles on top of a chair. Kendrick came out of the rafters on top of the Lethal Lockdown. Of course, it's a steel cage, and then you got the weapons coming down to close the cage off. And they got on top. There were tables and ladders up there, and what have you on that. Okay. Kendrick also botched in this match. He was on top of a ladder, I guess, trying to throw Kazarian on top of the table that was set up from the ladder. So he ended up picking him up and just doing a back body drop on top of the table, which helps Tommy Dreamer get the win. Not much for the other guys, as they equaled out. Ric Flair and Mick Foley were outside fighting along the ring. They actually started before the match fighting for a couple of minutes, but the actual event is for the younger guys, so the younger guys fought. Of course, Beer Money was in the match. Let's see, Kazarian was in the match. Too Tall, what's his name? Matt Morgan. He was in the match for Fortune. And of course, the EV2 members were Raven. Let's see who else. Stevie Richards. Of course, Kendrick came in later, and Tommy Dreamer. And that was all I can remember. Okay, your main event was a triple threat versus Jeff Hardy versus Mr. Anderson versus Kurt Angle. The match ended up in an interference with Eric Bischoff coming in with a chair about as Anderson and Angle are laid out on the floor. He's trying to make up his mind who to hit. Hogan comes out with his music, shaking his head no, pointing at Eric Bischoff. And it's like a little swerve that Eric Bischoff was going to try and get on them, but the ultimate swerve was Hogan coming down with his crutches. He then throws one of his crutches to Eric, and he's just about to either hit one of the guys himself, but Jeff Hardy comes in the ring. At that time, Hogan hands the crutch to him. Jeff Hardy immediately takes the crutch, nails Mr. Anderson, gets the pinfall for the win. As Eric Bischoff tells the referee, he demands him to make the count. He's handed the title belt, and RVD comes out, makes his way to the ring, asks why, Jeff, why? And Jeff nails him with the title belt. And then Abyss and Double J with Jeff Jarrett come out celebrating with the crew as they are what they call as the feed ends for the pay-per-view. After the crutch shot, Jeff Hardy gave the twisted fate after the crutch shot, and then got the pinfall. And that ends my results for the Shreveport Connection. And peace out.